Right, here we are. This is the T500, what we call the Windsor still, the copper alembic style dome on the top. Got the condenser bar coming down here, like a Liebig condenser, cold water coming in, a return coming out, going back down, leading us into what we call the parrot. So the condensate will liquefy from vapor through this tube, come out as a liquid, run through, run down. We'll measure the percentage with the this handy little part of the parrot. So that will tell us the approximate percentage coming out. With the flow, it does generally lift it up a touch. So we'll probably be reading maybe 5% too low, but we'll adjust that. All that does is just simply lets us know when we start taking out the pure gin rather than the heads. And then once that comes out, it comes out down through and then into the collecting tube. We're just about there now. We've been boiling for about 40 minutes. I like to set a timer just to make sure that everything goes well. Boiling for about 40 minutes now, and you'll see it'll start to pick up. It'll get to around 80 degrees, and then we'll start to get some vapor coming off the top. You can notice a difference in, you might not be able to hear it, but there's a slight lower tone to the boiling. It's not rapid boiling because it starts to evaporate, so it sort of eases the pressure through the top. And as long as it's nice and cold, what you'll find is that, just lift that up a little bit, I don't like too much of a flow, so I like to restrict it ever so slightly coming out, but you'll see that bubbling away. That's just a bit of air pressure coming out from the boiler. And then what you'll see is it'll be pushing out what we call the heads. So it's the part of the distillation that we don't want. I'll collect it. It'll only be a little bit. We're at about 81.7. That'll probably drop back a touch sooner or later as the pressure starts to ease, and then we'll get good flow coming out. As long as that water gets nice and cold, everything will start to condense nicely, and we've got some flow coming now. Like I said, the pressure coming out will increase the percentage on the reading. So something about that is probably coming out about 85% at the minute, I'd say. And then it comes out this tube here. You'll see it once it starts to fill up. There we go. And then all that does is just comes out and gets collected. So I'll take off the first part, we'll discard that, and then we'll start collecting your proper batch. We should get say over around 20 litres hopefully. It should be around 20, maybe 20.5 litres coming out at 45%. And there we have it.